Hello, my name's the Retro Gaming Goose, and welcome back to another episode in Star Wars Month. Star Wars Month, for people that don't know, it's just the month of December that I have decided is when I do all my Star Wars content. For no reason, I just decided that was it. I don't know if there's a reason why I think December and Star Wars go together, maybe because some of the films released in December. I don't really know. But anyway, what I basically do in this month is just talk about old Star Wars games, particularly ones that I really like. And today we are talking about Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Released in 2002, originally on sort of PC, but was also ported to Xbox and Gamecube. But before I get any further into the video, if you do me a huge favour and like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to know more about the Star Wars content that I post. And as always, if you could leave a comment below about your favourite Star Wars game, and I will talk to you about that, because I replied to pretty much all of my comments in this. I think it's pointless. But yes, jumping into this game, I am playing this on Steam because it is pretty easy to get picked up. It was originally released in 2002, like I said before, for the PC, and ported also to an Xbox and a Gamecube version. So if you wanted to play this on the PlayStation 2, it's a bit shit for you. Honestly, I don't know why this didn't come out on the PS2, because it would have run fine. I guess there must have been some sort of publishing issue or something or other. And I imagine if it had come out on the PS2 and I just completely missed that, people would be commenting below about that. But this is a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. Because this game is this game series is such a stupid naming system, but yeah, it's a sequel to the last week's video, and you can see the graphics are so much better, the gameplay is phenomenal, and everything about this game is improved so much. Again, you take on the role as Kyle Katarn as he is investigating some spooky Dark Jedi, not Sith, Dark Jedi activity in the Imperial Remnant. Again, this takes place in the Star Wars Legends universe, so it's what was canon once before is now no longer canon because of the Disney canon. And if you want this to be canon, then it can be canon. You just decide what you want to like in Star Wars and, be happy. I'm not going to go into the plot at all for this game because it is fantastic. One of my favourite Star Wars stories ever. One of the best Kyle Katarn stories ever, so you just have to experience it. And I know I've said that on every single one so far that I've covered, but they kind of all collectively are together. When this game was released, it received absolutely positive reviews. It was basically critically acclaimed by more or less anyone that touched it, and for good reason. It is fantastic, and one of the best bits about this is the multiplayer. Unfortunately, if you pick it up now, you can only really join private servers and get your ass absolutely handed to you, or you can just set up a massive bot fight, which is sometimes quite fun. I used to play this quite a lot when I was younger. I used to have it originally on the Xbox, and it was one of the first games that I had as Xbox Live. I did also have this on the PC back in the day in the early 2000s, but it would chug so much and the frame rate would drop so much that I was basically playing the game in slow motion, so no one wanted to play it online with me because I would die so much. The multiplayer of this game is absolutely fantastic though. It is just people going absolutely mental with force powers and lightsaber battles. Everyone's just swinging about, having a great time, and it's probably the most famous thing about this game. However, there was another Star Wars game that got this so much better in my opinion, but maybe we'll talk about that next week, who knows. This game came fully voice acted as well, which I must say is fantastic. There was some returning cast as well to the game. Billy D. Williams reprises his role as Lando Calrissian, which was pretty cool, and this game is pretty easy to pick up nowadays as well. You can get this on Steam pretty cheap. You can also get this on the Nintendo Switch, which I really enjoyed playing it, but if you want to play this on some original hardware, probably the best thing to get it on would be the Xbox. The Xbox version is a lot better than the Gamecube version in my opinion, because I just think the Gamecube just didn't have enough power and the game sort of shunts a bit. Maybe that's just my copy of the Gamecube version, maybe the disc is a bit scratched up, but who knows. I like the Gamecube as well, but the Xbox is probably my favourite way of playing it, unless you get one of the new HD versions like on the Switch, which runs quite well. However, despite all saying that about consoles, just pick pick it up on Steam, because that is the closest to how it was originally supposed to be played, and the graphics are the best, the mods are pretty fun, everyone seems to be having a lot of time, and you can probably get some online games with the servers online. It'd be a lot easier to organise a sort of like multiplayer with your mates on Steam than it would be to do that on any of the other consoles and platforms. So yeah, I'm going to go back on what I said and say that probably the PC is the best way to play this game. But honestly, this is one of my favourite Star Wars games of all time, and it's just up there. Like, I genuinely love this game so much, and I really think many people, like more people, should play this game. Many people have a great time playing it as well, just with how fun it is and how stupid it can be. But that has been me talking about Star Wars, a Jedi Outcast. I'm not going to give its full title because that's just too many words to be saying. What a fantastic, nostalgic Star Wars game this is. And if you have been following on during Star Wars month, thank you so much, firstly. Secondly, if you want to keep up with all the other content that I will be covering during Star Wars month, then the best way to do that would be to subscribe to the channel. Alternatively to that, if you want to just talk about a Star Wars game or whatever your favourite Star Wars game is, just comment below, tell me what your favourite Star Wars game is, and I'll happily discuss that with anyone on here. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been the Retro Gaming Goose, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode.